Hey guys, this is Billy with Geek Home Living, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Amazon Sidewalk. What is it? Is it secure? And what if you want to opt out? How do you disable the feature? First, let's talk about what Amazon Sidewalk is. First introduced back in 2019, Amazon Sidewalk is a low bandwidth crowdsourced network allowing Sidewalk bridge devices to share a small amount of their internet bandwidth with Sidewalk enabled devices. So what does this mean in practical terms? Devices like tile trackers or a ring motion sensor could communicate back to the respective networks by using a small amount of bandwidth from a Sidewalk-enabled bridge, even if they've lost connection to their own home Wi-Fi. So what are the Sidewalk bridges? At the time of this recording, according to the Amazon Sidewalk FAQ, there's these devices right here, although I'm sure they'll be adding more in the future. I'll include a link to the Amazon Sidewalk FAQ down in the description. So how does Sidewalk network communication occur? Well, your Sidewalk bridge communicates with other Sidewalk-enabled devices using Bluetooth Low Energy. However, some of them now support 900 megahertz communications as well, which also provides a much larger range than Bluetooth Low Energy. And then the bridges will communicate up to the Sidewalk network using your home internet. On top of Sidewalk is another feature called Community Find, which allows the Sidewalk bridges to share their approximate location with other devices. This presumably will be used for tile trackers or other location devices to help you find an approximate location of where they're at. Now, like I said, all this was announced back in 2019, but it is officially going live today on Tuesday, June 8th, 2021. Now, I know hearing how all this works, one of the big concerns is security, and Amazon has covered that in not only their FAQ, but they have released a separate security document, which I'll include a link to down below, that explains some of the security around it. I'll include some of the highlights here. A few key points from the Amazon Sidewalk Privacy and Security White Paper include the Sidewalk devices and network only have access to a minimal amount of metadata and cannot see the sensitive data bound for specific services like Tile, Ring, or presumably Amazon Echo. And that metadata is also encrypted. There's a triple encryption they use on any content that is shared over the Sidewalk network. Sidewalk routing information is cleared out every 24 hours, and Sidewalk device owners cannot see information communicating with their bridges, nor can those devices see information on what bridges they're communicating to. So presumably people within the Sidewalk network cannot see other devices around them and know what devices they're communicating to or communicating with. Like I said, this is just a small list of some of the security information listed in the Amazon Sidewalk Privacy and Security White Paper. I'll include the link to the full white paper down below in the description so that you can read through it and see everything that they have listed there. So how much of your personal internet bandwidth is being used up by the Sidewalk service? According to Amazon, it's pretty minimal. The Sidewalk bridges communicating up to the Sidewalk servers will only use about 80 kilobits, or what they're saying is about 1/40th of the bandwidth used by a HD streaming service. And then they'll cap that out every month at 500 megabytes, or what they're saying is about 10 minutes worth of that HD streaming content. So according to them, this should be a negligible amount. You probably wouldn't even notice that your bandwidth is being used for this service. Now, that being said, let's just say that you're just not comfortable with the idea of your internet bandwidth being used for this, or you're not sure that you trust Amazon isn't looking at your information, or you're just concerned in general that the service may not be secure. So if that's the case, Amazon has given a way to disable this service. As I understand, on existing devices, this may be enabled by default on Tuesday, June 8th. And on new devices, it sounds like it will be an opt-in where you'll have the ability to choose whether or not you want to participate in the Sidewalk network. So let's say you decide you do want to opt out of the Amazon Sidewalk program. I'm going to show you how to do that on both the Amazon Alexa app as well as the Ring app. So I'm going to go ahead and get my phone here. And first thing I'm going to do is launch the Amazon Alexa app. I'm going to go ahead and hit on More in the lower right-hand corner. And then you'll see Settings. I'm going to go ahead and tap on that. And then you'll see Account Settings. And then under there, you're going to see Amazon Sidewalk. I'm going to go ahead and tap on that. You'll see here it says Coming Soon, Amazon Sidewalk for me. However, I'm sure by the time you see this, it will already be out. And you'll see here, I already have it disabled, but I do have the ability to enable it if I wanted to. Once I do that, you'll also notice that Community Find is there. And I would have the ability to enable that as well, or leave it disabled if I didn't want to participate in Community Find, but maybe I wanted to participate in Sidewalk. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. So now both are disabled. As I understand it, when this feature does roll out, any existing devices that you already have will be enabled automatically unless you disable it from Sidewalk. Community Find, I think, may be disabled, and you would have to opt into that. However, on new devices, as you activate those, it's my understanding that those will prompt you and let you choose if you want to enable or disable these features. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out, but that's just what I've heard so far. And so now that I have this disabled for my Amazon Alexa devices, I'm going to go ahead and move into the Ring app. So on this, I'm going to click in the upper left-hand corner on those 3 lines to go into the menu. And then unlike on the other app where we went to settings, here we're going to go down to Control Center, tap on Control Center. And then you'll see here at the top we're under Control Center and it says Account Control. We're going to scroll down until we see the section called Community Control. And then underneath that you'll see Amazon Sidewalk. We'll tap on that, and then that takes us into the Amazon Sidewalk, as well as you can see down at the bottom here we have the Community Find feature as well. If I were to tap on Community Find, you'll see I cannot enable that right now because Sidewalk is disabled. But if I turn Sidewalk on, I have the ability to turn Community Find on, or of course I'll turn that off and then turn off Sidewalk. Now on the Ring app, it's going to prompt you to be sure you're sure you want to do that. So it's asking me if I want to opt out of the Sidewalk, of Amazon Sidewalk. So I'll say disable, and now that's disabled on both the Amazon Alexa app as well as the Ring app. So hope you guys enjoyed this content and found it useful. If you did, please smash that like button, subscribe for more cool tech videos like this, and until next time, this has been Billy with Geek Home Living.